Welcome to howtocookthat.net. I'm Reardon. For a full copy of the results of the fondant review, go to howtocookthat.net. There's a link in the description below the video. For this first test, each of the fondants was weighed to 450 grams and then rolled out on non-stick paper to a set circle size. Then it was hung over a rolling pin for 1 minute 30 to check whether it would crack or break. The reason it was hung over the rolling pin is because that is often a method people use to transfer your icing to the cake, and you don't want it to rip before you've got it onto your cake, and you don't want it to pull out of shape. So then it was put back on the bench and compared to the original circle. So you can see this homemade fondant here went a little bit out of shape, and the homemade fondant was quite hard to roll out. Next we've got the marshmallow fondant. The recipe for this is on the website, howtocookthat.net. That one again performed okay, was quite difficult to roll out. The satin ice white vanilla stuck a little bit to the roller, needed a bit of icing sugar to stop it sticking, but rolled out nicely. It hung over the rolling pin, no problems, for the 1.5 minutes, and once it was put back down it was hardly out of shape at all. Next we'll look at the bakels pettinice white icing. Some of the other tests that we'll do with these fondants is checking if it sags at all, checking once it's over a cake which one looks the smoothest, and looking at the colour which one looks the whitest. The bakels pettinice hang fine for the 1.5 minutes, and once it was put back down was very slightly out of shape, but nothing to write home about. Next we've got the duff fondant. When you get that one out of the packet, the first thing you notice is it's very hard compared to the other fondants, but once you break it and start kneading it, it quickly softens up and doesn't require any more kneading than the other fondants did. It rolled out beautifully. It didn't need any icing sugar at all to stop it sticking to the roller. Same as the other fondants so far, it hung without any tears, no breaks, no problem there. And once it was placed back down, you can see with the circle over the top that it held its shape. Next we've got the fondx fondant in the white, which rolled out nicely and hung well. So don't forget to watch the other parts to this review, as some of the fondants performed a lot better than others in different areas. So depending what you're wanting to use your fondant for, that will be important to you. This is the orchard white icing, which is available in supermarkets here in Australia. That again looked hard when you first took it out of the packet, but kneaded up and became soft very quickly. Rolled out nicely, and there was no problems with hanging it. So that brings us to the final one in our test, which is cake art icing. The cake art also rolled out without a problem and managed to last the 1.5 minutes. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, click like or leave a comment.